For 3 years I was the perfect, invisible wife. My husband Jaden called the songs I poured my soul into trash, then Secret Lie fed them to his pop star mistress to make her famous. Then one night, after being drugged at a gala, I woke up in a stranger's bed. It was in just the betrayal that shattered me. It was the soul deep certainty that this powerful, dangerous man was my true fated mate. I fled home in a panic, only to find a message on Jaden's phone confirming my worst fears. His mistress, the woman singing my songs on the radio, was pregnant with the baby he always told me I was too weak to carry. The nightmare deepened when I learned the identity of the man from the hotel. He was Carter Mcclain, the ruthless alpha king, and my husband's slaughter brother. He looked at me with eyes that knew my secret, his cruel smirk promising that my life was now a game for his amusement. Jaden had stolen my music, my dream of a family and my future, leaving me trapped between his betrayal and his terrifying brother. He thought he had broken me, leaving me with nothing. He forgot he left me with the rage that wrote the songs, and I was about to write their final brutal verse, the Lila Pop Pain. That was the first thing that registered. Splitting headache that felt like someone was taking a sledgehammer to my temples. I groaned, shifting on the mattress that felt like a cloud, far too soft to be the lumpy bed issued with Jaden. My movement sent a ripple of sensation through my body, a dull ache between my legs that brought a sudden, horrifying clarity to my mind. Memories of the gala flashed behind my eyes like African film reel, the champagne that tasted too sweet, the heat that had consumed me, and then I froze. A heavy arm was draped over my waist, pinning me to the sheets. The heat radiating from the body behind me was scorching, like lying next to a furnace, but it was the scent that truly paralyzed me. Sandalwood, storm, and musk. It was thick, intoxicating, and commanded obedience. My inner wolf, usually a cowering, whimpering mess after 3 years of Jaden's verbal abuse, was currently purring. She was at peace, a deep soulful peace that I had never experienced in my life. Mate, she whispered, her voice dripping with longing. Panic, cold and sharp, pierced through the haze of the bond. I scrambled out from under the heavy arm, my heart hammering against my ribs like a trapped bird. I fell off the bed, landing on the plush carpet with a soft thud, and scrambled backward until my back hit the wall. The room was massive. Floor 2, ceiling windows, revealed the city skyline, still slumbering under the gray light of dawn, but my eyes locked onto the nightstand. There next to a platinum Rolex that probably cost more than my life, was a notepad. The embossed gold crest at the top made my blood run cold. The Mcclain Citadel. I stopped breathing. I hadn't just slept with a stranger. I had slept with a Mcclain. Jaden was a Mcclain, albeit a lesser cousin on the fringes of the main lineage. If this man was his relative, a cousin, an uncle, or God forbid, someone high up in the pack hierarchy, was dead. Adultery was frowned upon, but betraying the Mcclain bloodline, that was a death sentence. I looked at the man on the bed. He was sleeping on his stomach, the sheet pulled at his waist. His back was a landscape of cord, head muscle, and old battle scars, broad and powerful, even in sleep. He radiated an aura of absolute dominance that made the air in the room feel heavy. I had to leave. Now, I grabbed my torn silver dress from the floor, my hand shaking so badly I could barely pull it over my head. The silk was ruined, ripped in the heat of the moment, but it would have to do. My eyes darted back to the man. He hadn't moved. I couldn't just leave. If he woke up and remembered, if he came looking for me, I needed to make him hate me. I need Ed to turn this from a fated encounter into something cheap, something dirty, something an alpha would never admit to. I opened my clutch. My wallet was thin. I pulled out everything I had. 3 crisp $100 bills. It was my emergency fund. Money I had been squirreling away for months to escape Jaden, but my life depended on this escape more. I placed the money on the nightstand, right next to his watch. With a trembling hand, I picked up the heavy pen. I tore a sheet off the notepad and wrote, my handwriting jagged with fear. For the service, keep the change. It was the ultimate insult, treating a high-ranking wolf like a common GI Golo. I placed the note on top of the money, suppressing the whimper of my wolf who was clawing at my chest, begging me to stay, to crawl back into bed with him. I'm sorry, I whispered to the air, to him, to my wolf. Then I turned and ran. I didn't look back as the elevator doors slid shut, sealing my fate.